I know Gen Z gets a bad rap for being so precious they struggle to handle virtually anything, but this one really takes the biscuit. Gen Z suffers from menu anxiety when dining out, with many too scared to order their own meals. Imagine being so riddled with apprehension you're scared by a menu. A study conducted by British restaurant chain Prezzo revealed that Gen Z aren't just petrified of leaving their own homes. The list of written food options, if they even get to a restaurant, is equally terrifying. Researchers asked more than 2,000 people how relaxed they felt while eating out, hoping to gauge how enjoyable the experience is for everyone. About 86% of Gen Z adults aged 18 to 24 in the study admit they've suffered from menu anxiety when dining in restaurants, compared to 67% of all respondents. And get this, over a third are so anxious they have to get someone else at the table to talk to the waiter for them. The survey revealed that the cost of the meal, choosing the actual meal, and then regretting it after they made the choice was driving the fear. In fact, a full 40% of young people said they'd refuse to even go out if they couldn't check the menu online beforehand. According to Professor Gabriel Rubin, the fact that they're terminally online is part of what's driving Gen Z's angst. But the condition has been worsened as a result of corona lockdowns. Because so many Gen Zers are anxious, and because so many have trouble in non-digital social spaces, even activities as simple as ordering food sometimes become things to be avoided. Fascinating how 1 in 5, about 20% of Gen Z, now identify as LGBTQI++ whatever. Many of them are supremely confident in asserting their preferred pronouns and gender identity. Many of them are obnoxiously confident in asserting their political beliefs, while being vehemently scornful in vilifying you for yours. Yet when it comes to looking at a restaurant menu and choosing between a steak and a burger, they're at risk of having public nervous breakdowns because it's just so damn difficult to choose. Remember the days before mountains of meaningless email? Remember the thrill of receiving a real letter in the real mail? Rediscover that nostalgic excitement with Historic Mail, a thoughtful gift for anyone who appreciates history and the lost art of letter writing. Well, what do we have here? It's nothing less than a letter from Franklin D. Roosevelt to good old Winston Churchill. Fascinating stuff if you're a World War II buff. The letter demonstrates the special relationship between these two iconic leaders. Check out this letter from Walt Disney to Richard Nixon. Historic Mail is the perfect gift for history lovers. Learn about the fascinating inner lives of the world's greatest historical figures from the primary source itself.
It's Walt Disney to President Nixon when he was vice president, and that's what the letter actually looked like. It was his signature and everything.
That is so cool.
Yeah, he was inviting him onto a TV show. He couldn't make it, but that's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, that's really,
I
really
love
cool.
these.
I love that.
Yeah, he left a little stamp of Mickey Mouse.
That's cute.
It's just interesting to see this history.
Yeah, and how authentic it is. That's really cool.
Every week a stamped envelope is delivered to your doorstep containing a reproduction of a letter penned by a famous historical figure, supported by a document providing historical context and a typed version of the letter. Get 10 weekly letters for only $59.99, or get a whole 52 weeks worth of letters for an in-depth, personalized exploration through a specific period of history. Get letters from historical titans including George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Nikola Tesla, and Thomas Edison, almost as if they came straight from their desk to yours. Personalize your gift with this special certificate featuring your name and the receiver's name on it. Just use the code ANYTHINGGOES to get your 10% discount. Go to historicmail.com/anythinggoes to get your gifts today and help support this channel.